does not leave a white cast. Like, white cast, weird. Hey queens, today I'm testing all 3 of Fenty Skin sunscreens. We have a mineral one, we have a chemical one, and we have a tinted one. So I'm going to go over their claims, their benefits, and I'm going to apply them on my face so you can see what it looks like on dark skin, so you don't have to guess on which one is best for you. So let's go ahead and jump into the first sunscreen that we're going to try today. So they all come in this cute little case. You can buy refills as well, so you're not buying plastic all the time if this is something that you want to repurchase, which I love. So they twist like this and the cartridge comes right out so that you can replace them with the refill. So the first one that we are going to try is the mineral sunscreen. So I personally really like wearing mineral sunscreen. However, a lot of dark skinned girls do not, because as you might know, it leaves a white cast typically. So mineral sunscreens are usually worn under makeup instead of just on their own. Let's see if this one stands up to the test of not really needing to put any makeup on top, because honestly, that's what we're looking for. Let's go into some of the claims first before we apply. So this is non-comedogenic, which means it won't clog your pores. It's perfect for all skin types and sensitive skin. It's vegan, cruelty-free, and earth conscious, which we love. Shout out to Fenty for that. So this one claims to be lightweight, it gives daily hydration, and it strengthens skin moisture barrier. So this is SPF 30, which is I think the bare minimum of how much SPF you should be getting within your sunscreen. So anything below that is usually not enough. There's no chalkiness or flashbacks, so we're gonna put that to the test and see if that is true. It also says that it absorbs instantly and doesn't leave your skin looking or feeling greasy. I got something to say about one of these that do leave me looking a little greasy, so let's see which one that is. And it also says that it's perfect for a makeup canvas, so that's what I said. A lot of mineral sunscreens are perfect to put under your makeup. This is also a skincare product, so it brightens skin, reduces pores, dark spots, fine lines, wrinkles. It's a plumper, makes your skin more elastic, and it says that it has a tropical fruit floral scent. So now let's try it on and see what it's hitting for. So we have 2 fingers worth of sunscreen, which is what is usually recommended. I don't usually have my neck out, so I might not need all of this because it's for your face, for your neck, and a good amount goes on your neck. So I might actually use about 1.5 of this, but we'll see. So let's apply. I have already added 1.5 fingers worth to my face, and as you can see, it is starting to blend in, but the key is to make sure that you are blending. This feels so smooth, you guys. Like, oh my goodness, like I love it. And the smell, I mean, it smells pretty good. Like, it doesn't smell like sunscreen, like typical sunscreen. Like, when I think of sunscreen, I think of the beach and like how everyone just smells super strongly of sunscreen. But this one does not really smell like that. Like they said, it does have a kind of like that fruity sort of scent, which kind of masks the sunscreen smell. Add a little bit more to this side. Can't forget the eyebrows. In the forehead. Also, do not forget your eyelids, because that is super important as well. So this is what it looks like immediately after applying. Let me move up into the sun a little so you can see. For a mineral sunscreen, this is pretty good, y'all. Like, are y'all seeing a white cast? Let me know. In front of me, I can see a white cast a bit. Like, you can tell that I have on sunscreen, but it looks pretty good. Like, for a mineral sunscreen, like, it's kind of not as detectable. You can see it does make your skin really glowy and moisturized. So if that is your thing, then this is for you, because these all are moisturizers as well as sunscreens, which we love. Skincare plus benefits and being protected from the sun is really amazing. So this is what we're looking like in regards to the Hydra Visor Mineral Sunscreen SPF 30. I know I probably botched that, and I think it looks pretty good. Comment down below and let me know what you think. Now let's try on the Chemical Invisible Sunscreen and see, is it truly invisible? So this time around, I'm going to do 2 fingers and a half since I'm not doing my neck. Just like that. Just like that. Oh my goodness. This right here, I know I'm late to the party, y'all, but what? Like, left. So here is the invisible sunscreen, you guys. Like, can you see the material? Did you see how fast that blended in? Like, that's why a lot of dark skinned women like chemical sunscreens, because it does not leave a white cast. Like, white cast where? With the mineral sunscreen, you were able to see a bit of a white cast, but it wasn't anything too dramatic, right? But this, it's non-existent. Like, it's really just like moisturizer, and I love it. Okay. Love it. I can't believe I've just been introduced to this one. Like, it's a game changer for sure. But like I mentioned in a previous video, I don't typically want to use chemical sunscreens all the time. That's why I like having the option of a mineral sunscreen. So I gave y'all a preview, so let's talk about the claims. This one also claims to not have a white cast or leave any chalkiness, and I can attest to that. I'll put up the flashback test here as well. Smooths the look of pores while softening fine lines and wrinkles, reduces the look of dark marks, evens, and brightens skin tone. So this basically has all of the great skincare ingredients as the mineral sunscreen does as well. And it absorbs instantly and layers weightlessly under makeup without peeling. I would say it definitely absorbs pretty quickly. It's been maybe about 3 or 4 minutes since I've applied, and it's not as like, it was a bit like greasy, I guess you could say, in the beginning, but it does absorb into your skin after a while, and it won't look as dewy if that's not your thing. So beware, it's okay. Like, that's just when you first apply it, and then it'll start to seep into your skin a little bit more, just like skincare, like you have on amazing skincare. So this one here is fragrance free, and it does smell like sunscreen, whereas the mineral one does not smell like sunscreen. So to make a note of that. Now let's jump into the tinted sunscreen, which has mineral ingredients in it, and it's just disguised as basically like a foundation. So let's see how that stands up to the rest of them, and then at the end I'll talk about which one is best for you and your needs. So the tinted mineral sunscreen comes in 10 shades. It's also fragrance free, and it has all of the other skincare benefits of the mineral and the invisible sunscreen. So let's try it on and see what it looks like. This is in the shade number 8. So I am going to use a brush to apply this, since this is a tinted moisturizer. So I'm using this flat brush. It's pretty dense, which is perfect for this sort of application. I'm definitely bold doing this in a white hijab, like this is the tinted sunscreen, and this is what it looks like. Let me know what you guys think. This is literally right after I applied, so it does look a bit greasy. Like I said, all of them just apply that way, but after we give it a little bit of time, it will kind of like blend down into your skin. It's not matte, but it's not like super dewy either. It's kind of somewhere in between. It's supposed to give a skin like finish, and I feel like it definitely does. Like, and this shade is like the perfect color for me. Like I said, I'm wearing the shade number 8, and I feel like 10 different shades is a good stretch for a tinted moisturizer, because lots of brands only give you like 4 different shades, but you know Fenty is always pulling that range, and we love that. You can also throw some powder on top of the tinted sunscreen if you would like to give it a more mattified look. I just used the Sephora Collection Micro Smooth Powder, and this is perfect. It definitely mattified it a bit, but also you see how I still have that glow. The best of both worlds. Love that. Okay, so that is just a little tip for the girls. So these are all of the sunscreens. Please let me know which one you like based just on the finish. So now let's go into what I think each sunscreen is good for. So who is the mineral sunscreen for? The mineral sunscreen is for the person who likes more natural ingredients. This one has zinc oxide, and that is a much more natural ingredient than chemical sunscreens. This is for the person who might be wearing makeup and they just want some protection under their foundation or BB cream or whatever it is that you're using, because your foundation doesn't have it. If you want a sunscreen to wear under your foundation, the mineral sunscreen is perfect for that. I will also go to say that the mineral sunscreen can be worn without anything on top. It has a tiny bit of a white cast, but it's not anything that's super dramatic or super noticeable. So if the ingredients of the mineral sunscreen are really important to you, I will say stick with that one, because it's great. It doesn't have a strong smell. It doesn't have that sunscreen smell. It is masked very well. So that one is a great option. Who is the invisible sunscreen for? The invisible sunscreen is for all of the people who just want to put on something on their face, a moisturizer, because this is basically what this is, and get out the door, right? Not too much blending going on, no white cast at all. Those are all the components of the invisible sunscreen. So if that's what you're looking for, I would definitely say go with that one. And of course, it can also be paired under your foundation as well if necessary. And then lastly, the tinted sunscreen. I would say that the tinted sunscreen is for the person who is looking for a little bit of coverage, right? You want something that blends in well to your skin, right? You can't really tell that you have on foundation, but you're also protected. This is definitely giving skin-like finish, and I definitely recommend it in conjunction with one of the others. So whether it's the invisible or the mineral, so the days that you don't really want to wear foundation, you would wear either the invisible or the mineral sunscreen, and then the days that you want a little bit of something but you want to be protected, then you will wear the tinted sunscreen. So those are the two powerhouses right there. Please let me know which one you would consider getting and which one fits your needs the best. Be sure to like and subscribe if you want more reviews such as these. I also have a sunscreen review on the Ilia sunscreen, so be sure that you watch that next right over here. So I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.